Hi, my name is Shanel, and this is my project on Portland, Oregon for HBM 235. About Portland, Oregon. The history of the city of Portland, Oregon began in 1843 when business partners William Overton and Asia Lovejoy filed to claim land on the west bank of the Willamette River in Oregon country. In 1845, the name of Portland was chosen for this community by coin toss. February 8th, 1851, the city was incorporated. Portland, Oregon is known for its Wild West past and quirky traditions. Popular events include Chocolate Fest, the Highland Games, and Portland Pride. Portland is home to 70 miles of trails within city limits and is popular among runners, equestrians, and hikers. Portland is also home to hundreds of food festivals, food carts, and markets. Here are a couple of photos of events that take place in Portland. You have the Highland Games, Portland Pride, some food festivals, and Chocolate Fest. A similar competitor to Portland, Oregon is Seattle, Washington. Seattle, Washington, often called the Emerald City, is located between the Puget Sound and Lake Washington. It is the largest northern city in the U.S. and is only 100 miles from the Canadian border. Some Seattle tourist attractions are the Space Needle, Pike Place Market, and Pioneer Square. And Seattle is known for being a coastal city escape. Some similarities to Portland, Oregon is that they both have a big music and art scene, and they're known for hipster culture and outdoor activities such as food festivals, hiking, and cultural events, and both receive rain quite often. Some differences is that Portland is 24.1% cheaper than Seattle, and Portland has a smaller population and more public transportation options. And in this slide, there is a picture of Seattle where you can see the Space Needle. Destination profile for Portland, Oregon. Portland, Oregon is located in the northern western U.S. and lies south of Vancouver, Washington. It sits between the Willamette River and Columbia River. For the weather in Portland, you get dry summers and cool, rainy winters, 43 inches of rain on average in a year, and 144 days of sunshine on average. From May to August is mild to warm and generally dry, especially in July through August, and November through April is cool and rainy. And this photo shows where Portland is on the map of Oregon. Some tourist attractions and activities. Portland Art Museum, it's one of the oldest in the Pacific Northwest and has more than 50,000 art pieces. Portland offers unique shopping at the Portland Saturday Market. This is a popular market and it draws about 1 million visitors during its open months of March through December. The nonprofit group, which has been operating the market since 1974, lists 350 vendors/members who sell their wares at Waterfront Park in the Old Town/Chinatown neighborhood. Powell's City of Books features over 1 million books, writing workshops, and panel discussions. Grotto Gardens is a good place to escape the hustle and bustle in the Grotto Gardens, known officially as the sanctuary of our sorrowful mother. This National Catholic shrine is dedicated to Mary and operated by the Order of the Friar Servants of Mary. Washington Park, which contains a number of tourist attractions, including International Rose Test Garden, a zoo, and museums. Outdoor activities include hiking, biking, zip lining, and riding horses. There's plenty of shopping centers, breweries, wine tasting, spas, and gaming. And there's also music festivals, food festivals, and other entertainment. Here are just a couple of pictures of some of the tourist attractions in Portland, such as the zoo lighting, the Saturday market, and some of the greenery and gardens located in Portland. Push and pull factors. Some push factors is the aesthetic of Portland, which is known for the hippie culture, relaxation, lots of greenery, and Zen exhibits. Soft/hard adventure tourism, such as hiking and outdoor activities. Social culture, like clubs, bars, and nightlife. Some motives for why people may visit Portland is the climate, the atmosphere, adventure, social interaction, and relaxation. And some pull factors are the diverse food options and cultural experiences, art and historical landmarks, the city feel, and it's near the water, activities ranging from outdoor to indoor, and travelers visit Portland usually for nightlife, outdoor activities, and scenery. And a survey of 30 people that I took showed that 22 people would travel to Portland, Oregon for a vacation, and of those participants, 33.33% look for relaxation and peaceful amenities on a vacation. Some tourism infrastructure and facilities in Portland. The nearest airport is located 9 miles northeast of downtown Portland and is conveniently connected to the city center via Max Light Rail train. Portland has a Tri-Met system, light rail service, buses and streetcar services, bike and scooter shares, car rentals. Lots of people walk in Portland, and Portland also has taxi services. For lodging, there are high-rise hotels, cozy homes, Airbnbs, bed and breakfasts, camping, and also luxury hotels. And for safety, Portland has a public alert system. They have a trip check system, which has local traffic updates, and there are also hospitals nearby. The target market for Portland, Oregon is all ages, singles, families, and friends, outdoors type, social and environmentally conscious people, people who like to take part in cultural activities, hiking, and festivals. Geographics: the Portland region welcomed 8.8 million overnight person trips, and their population is roughly 635,000 in 2018, and many visitors come from the Pacific Northwest and larger cities, and the purpose of their travel is usually for leisure, adventure, and festivals/events that take place in the city. Tourism impacts: some positive impacts of tourism on Portland is that visitors to the Portland metro area generated $5.6 billion in direct spending, easing the tax burden for local and state residents. Area travelers generated $277.8 million in tax revenues. Of that total, $138.9 million was local tax revenue. And the travel industry supports 36,930 jobs in the Portland area, generating $1.6 billion in employment earnings. Some negatives is that because of all the tourism, traffic can be bad at times. Same with finding accessible parking. There's also a lot of overcrowding in the downtown area of Portland, and the homelessness in Portland has gone up. It was estimated that 4,015 people were experiencing homelessness, and that number was slightly down from the previous year. Some survey data. In a survey that I took of 31 participants made up of students and friends, I found the following data. 22 participants said they would travel to Portland, Oregon. 20 participants have traveled in the last year. 12 participants viewed Portland as busy more than any other answer, and 10 participants look for relaxation activities while on vacation. SWOT analysis. The strengths is the social scene / entertainment, eco-friendly activities, diverse eating options, and cultural experiences. A weakness is the how expensive Portland is and how busy and fast-paced it can be. And the opportunities are to improve on homelessness and include more kid-friendly options in the city and implement more diversity into events. Some threats are cheaper destination sports, similar to Seattle and other popular cities, and also the pandemic. Recommendations for improvement based on the survey data and SWOT analysis is to add more cost-efficient dining options, expand on low-cost lodging and hotel rates, and implement more luxury activities. Some COVID-19 impacts on Portland, Oregon. The regional economy is down 15%. Tight COVID-19 procedures in place have affected many stores, restaurants have closed, and small businesses have also closed. And by the end of 2020, Oregon's unemployment rate was 5.9% for men and 7.9% for women. And ratings from real estate investors has dropped from number 3 in the nation in 2017 to number 66 in 2021. And these are my references, and that is all.